All right, we're all loaded up, ready to go. The wind has died down a little bit, which is excellent because it was fairly cold. And just in time, the homies have arrived. They're sitting up there. Looks like they're hitting the pay box. I'm gonna run my truck downriver, so on Sunday when I need to leave, my truck will be downriver and I'll float down the 1.25 miles and get locked and loaded and get up out of here. Oh yeah, we're floating good. I was worried I'd have too much gear and weigh myself down, but we're all right. We're nice and sturdy. Oh God, probably shouldn't do that too much, huh? We're good though. It didn't drop anything today. Nah, everything's good. I made sure everything was secure. When the hurricanes come through, it wreaks havoc on this place. The water's high right now, so you can kind of see what it could do. All the houses have to be on stilts, or else they get flooded out. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Boy, you loaded down like a freight train. You're just like me though, so I can't say nothing.
How bad is the back? Is it above water decently, or is it like real close?
I look good, man. You don't look like you're in any trouble. I was concerned about mine, like my back sitting because I got my heavy bag, but it looks to be doing all right.
Yeah, you about 5 inches above water, 4 inches.
Yeah, that's good. I could even put some more gear if I wanted, but I'm not gonna push my luck. Well, we made it. Wasn't a very long trip. Easy paddle down river. There's the island you can camp out. They call Gilligan's Island, but it is a little less of an island and more or less a strip of land. So hopefully this the water doesn't get any higher. We're not going to be doing too good. Oh! I was trying to give you a spot over there. I done soaked myself. Crash landing. My bad. Not as graceful as I had hoped. Oh, what am I caught on? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, not good, not good. Not good. So bad. So much for staying dry. Not my best landing. I don't think any of my landings are good. That's okay. We'll get a fire started. Be all right. Well, here, I'll try to pull you up too. Now that I've taken the grunt of the water landings, I got you. I'll just bring you up here. That way you're not rocking like I was. You should be a little more solid now. Yeah, he's taking his leisure cruise down the river.
We're here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the spot. Let's check it out. It looks like it's gotten flooded out since last time I've been. You can tell where the rivers came up through here and just completely changed the landscape. The water's not super high though. It was worse last time we were out here, so hopefully that last little bit of rain isn't going to make it come up, but we'll see how that goes. Hey look, someone left us a fork. All right, first things first, let's get the tent going. We're putting these dry bags to the test.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Sleeping pad, chair.
that's the driest I've stayed in that kayak.
That's what's up. Yeah, that little bit trash bag trick definitely helped. All right, so here's our new tent. River Country Products Trekker Tent 1. We're gonna see where to set this up, and I think I'm gonna actually need some of my paracord. Oh, that's good.
World food at a deli's amazing.
Yes, sir. So just waking up after a long, cold night. The water has not rose anymore, so that's good. But right now it is really cold. My feet are numb, my hands are cold. So I'm gonna get this fire going and focus on getting some warm food in me. And then we're gonna hit the river after a little while. So just need to find some tinder. We're gonna get this fire started. Doesn't matter where you're at in the world, I always feel that most places you go in the wilderness, nature will give you exactly what you need to start a fire. You just gotta look around. I tried to make a fire with my sailor's lighter and my flint rock, but I was not successful. And I'm getting hungry and colder by the second. So we're just gonna break and use the lighter. I think we're in business. Uh-oh, we went out of business. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, that is good. You can't beat that. Some warm grits in the morning after a real cold night. Cooked on the old one Tigris, the open flame. Man, that's awesome. X-ray. Better get your butt up. The grits are gonna get cold. Don't you want to wake up to some warm food? It's delicious. Come on out of there.
My face looks horrible.
You say what?
My face looks horrible.
Your face looks horrible.
I fell asleep weird.
Man, let me see that pretty mug.
Sorry, that's,
You don't look that bad. You just look like you spent a night in the woods where in freezing temperatures.
my feet burned. That's horrible. Finally got comfortable this morning. I put a second pair of socks on.
Yeah.
I took some hand warmers and rubbed across my feet. And I had like a split second of kind of being comfortable.
Careful, she might be a little hot. I don't know how hot. Just I washed
Oh
the.
my God.
Yeah, right. I washed the spoon for you in the river and then put it in the flames, so it should be nice and clean.
I don't care. Tell me you wipe it off with your underwear.
Get some water boiling here. We're gonna make some coffee. This is just regular old coffee. No instant coffee. Do what we call cowboy coffee. Just mix the grains straight in. There we go. Let this cool up for a little bit. If you like coffee and you've never had cowboy coffee, I advise you try it. It's an awesome way to have coffee in the morning. To you as well. You ever tried cowboy coffee?
Oh no, I think I'm good. Coffee don't always agree with the stomach.
I can feel that. I understand that for sure. I just can't fight my urge to have a little caffeine in the morning. Well, that's good. Oh man, all the grains settle in the bottom, so you can drink the majority of it without having any worry of, you know, getting some coffee grains. Just trying to make sure I don't fall down and spill coffee all over myself. There we go. Man, you can't beat it. Starting to warm up now. Sun's getting up and wind's not too bad. Finally kind of taking away that nightly cold we had. Well, that was something else. I'm about ready to hit the water now. See if we can't find some fish.
Off we go.
Oh yeah, time to get into some trouble. You know us. Let's try upriver first and see how hard it is to fight the current. And then if it's not too bad, maybe we'll go the other way. Bank shot. Here we go. We got dinner. I was starting to get worried for a moment there. So we're just floating around, fishing off the edge here of the tree line, trying to locate the brim. I got lucky and found that one at the base of a tree, but I hadn't had any strikes since then. So we're just searching for them. Hopefully they're not all pushed up in there. It gets really shallow and difficult to navigate and hard to find them. So I may just stick to this edge and keep trying my luck. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, I think we got a bite. There we go. They're taking it really slow. They're not just like nibbling at it like they normally would. It's just like a slow take, and then next thing you know, they've already swallowed the hook. Hopefully we can get this out, keep him alive as well, so we can take him home later. Or not home, but to the camp and cook him up. Here we go. Let's get him in the live well. Try not to lose him. Awesome. Well, it's turning out all right. We've only been out for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and we got 2 fish in the bucket. I'd say we're doing all right for the water being high.
I found dragonflies in like their yip stage or wherever they go into their crustaceans.
Yeah?
There's one that's like halfway out of his on this tree over here.
Dude, that's pretty cool. I might have to come over and check it out. I just caught another one, a decent one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We're sitting pretty so far. We got 2 fish. If we can just get a couple more, we'll be doing all right. I'll come check that dragonfly out in a sec. You got like a little mayfly on your back shoulder.
A what?
Mayfly.
It's a mayfly.
The thing that's on your shoulder or your arm, really. That thing. That's a mayfly, I believe.
I had a silkworm on my hat earlier.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it and let him put him on a stick. I was like, bro, you're gonna die up here. Fish food.
We found a snake chilling in this tree branch. I think it's a water moccasin. Snake. Nice. Of course. Really though? Why? Ridiculous. So we fished the river for a couple hours. My back and lower extremities were starting to suffer, so I've come back to camp. We've caught 3 brim all together, so we're getting a good little lunch together. But since the back of the camp is flooded, I'm gonna give it a shot over here while I take a moment to relax and stand up after sitting down for 3 or 4 hours.
I'll take the head.
All right. All right, they are ready. These things are awesome. They got a lot of different types, and they have become my favorite seasonings over the past couple months. They are awesome.
Look at you.
See, this guy, he likes to throw wood chips in our food.
Look at that hickory face.
I don't think it works that way. At least I don't want it to.
Oh.
Well, look at that. We're about to eat good. Good on that for now. Get you some more you want. Want a big one? Come on. Don't feel like washing my utensils, so I'm going at it caveman style. I can't emphasize how good this is right now. Cold night and long days fishing. It is very rewarding to have this meal. There you go, completely deboned there. Delicious. All right, my man.
All right, brother. It was far while it lasted.
Yes, sir. Be safe floating down, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll hit you up when I get out of church and see how you fare.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, buddy just left for the night. He's got a few things to do tomorrow. So, we're here solo now. I tell you, there ain't much left to do except collect firewood. So, I've already got a nice little pile here, but I'll burn that within an hour or two, honestly. So, I may collect just a little more, and I don't know what all I'm gonna be doing other than sitting around the fire. If I have anything interesting to say or think about, and I'll have you guys take a look. But other than that, I don't know. Not gonna be doing too much. Man, that's a big pine tree. Man, look at the gap in the bark. Man, you do not see pine trees this big often. Look at that. And that'd be some good fire starter. Minus the spiders. I'm gonna take a little bit of this with me. That's gonna help me get the fire started. Man, what a tree though. Well, sun's going down. Ain't much left to do. Just gonna keep feeding this fire and see the night out. Wake up in the morning, probably cook a little breakfast real fast and pack some things up and see about doing some fishing. Then we're gonna float downstream and go home. I swear them frogs have just the creepiest call, don't they? Just sounds so eerie. I don't know why. Beaver just smacked his tail and scared the mess out of me. I guess he's not gonna splash again. There he goes. I got it that time. They do that as like a warning. One, to the other beavers, but also to me, letting them know that, like, hey, I see you. And they do that, like, I mean, it scared the mess out of me, so I can only imagine some other predator. It's gonna scare them away, you know. I had a feeling it was gonna happen eventually. It didn't happen last night, but they came this way tonight. As soon as I turned that flashlight that way, he was like, He gave me that warning. He weren't having it. And I don't want none of what he's trying to dish out. Trying to scare people half to death in the middle of the night. Come on now, Beaver. Thought you were nicer than that. What a rude beaver. So I woke up, washed my pots and pans, and started this little fire. Gonna make some coffee and some grits or something like that, and I think I might start packing up. The water has gotten a little higher overnight, so it looks like fishing's gonna be real difficult. As you can see, that current is moving. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this fire going enough to make a small breakfast, start rounding up some gear. I may stop in somewhere, depending. I got a bunch of gear that's gonna be with me, so I don't know how easy it'll be to fish with all that, but I might try and stop at a place or two and throw a little bit in. See if we can't utilize what others have left behind for us. Just crushing these up completely so it'll be a little easier to boil. So we're gonna do shrimp ramen, some Safe Catch Elite pure wild tuna. We're gonna have a great breakfast. Alright. I washed this in the river, so I was just trying to sterilize it. Last of my water here, so we're gonna be going thirsty from here on out. I think we're gonna throw one of these limes in there as well. I brought them for the fish and then totally forgot. I actually pulled them out when I was cooking the fish yesterday, but then I think it fell off the side of my bag and I totally just blanked on it. water to a boil on the coffee. And it looks like our ramen water is not far behind. More cowboy coffee. Oh, time to get the ramen in. Time to spare. Don't want to go boiling off my water. We don't have any more. Unless I intend to use river water. Alright, I think our coffee's done. Give it a taste. Wow. That is superb. I've had this before, made it at the house, but man, that is so good right now. And that squeeze of lime did so much more for it. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Wow. Make you some of that. It is good. Well, I guess I'm gonna eat this, clean up my last little bit of silverware and stuff, and maybe pack the camp up. We might hit the water soon. Before I get in too much of a rush, I think I'm just gonna take a moment, sit down on my hammock, enjoy the peace and quiet, and then after a little while we'll get camped together. Drink my coffee, tastes superb. Just watch the water. It sure is nice out here. So, got camp all packed up. Everything's ready to go, ready to launch. So the fun begins. So long, camp spot. I'll be back.